I talked to Julian, I talked to Dash, I talked to Corrupt, I talked to everybody, and everybody's telling me you turned into the new Suge. I don't want to believe that, Snoop. I don't want to believe that you turned into the new Suge. I want to believe that you've given everybody what they deserved. And everything that they ever didn't get, you taking over death row was supposed to be the one to be the savior to give everybody what they needed. Word on the street is that you haven't given anybody nothing. And you became the new Suge. I don't want to believe that, Snoop. I want you to respond, and I want you to tell me that you're not the new Suge. I want you to tell me that you gave everybody all the publishing and all the rights and everything that they deserved. Everybody from our cousin Daz to, Julian, to whoever else is talking.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lights.
Family, we are back. I hope everybody's having a good week. Listen up, y'all. It's getting real. It's getting real. Just look at the things that are right in your face. Yeah. So take advantage of the time that we do have. Holler at your people. Let them know you love them. Let them know you care. It's getting different out. Really different. But we're going to review and react to some clips. And what we seen first was Ray J, y'all. Get ready. Ray J got some things going on, but Ray J has a lot to say. And I feel like Ray J would be the type to, when he knows something's about to happen, he'll come on out. I feel like he's for real seeping stuff out now. But if you and this man are cousins, well, I got some cousins who I ain't got their numbers too, but who is Ray J to call out Snoop? Let's start there. Anyway, Tasha K. We got some Tasha K coming up. Let's get to the clips.
Artists, this is why it's so important to make sure your business is done right. Ray J's calling out Snoop Dogg because apparently he's expected to give people back their publishing, or he feels like he should give people back their publishing. I don't know the details behind these publishing deals that I'm sure Snoop doesn't even really know the details behind these publishing deals, but this is, this whole thing is kind of weird to me. It's weird, number one, because Ray J keeps calling Snoop Dogg his cousin, and instead of calling his cousin, he took to social media to state his grievances. I'm not a fan of celebrities calling out other celebrities online, especially if they're supposed to have a close relationship. I feel like it's very performative, but that's neither here nor there. The other thing I have an issue with is, it doesn't even sound realistic. Like, Snoop buys Death Row and gives everybody their publishing because they deserve it. Now, that's not how business is done typically, especially in the music industry, and Ray J knows that.
There y'all go. It's a dirty game. Very dirty. Now, if you know, and if you've been listening, they're all cousins. Daz, Snoop, and Ray J, and Brandy. And yeah, they're all cousins. But I don't know if I know Ray J had some ties to Suge, but I don't know if Ray J had any ties in the financial parts or any parts of Death Row. I don't know that for sure. But they're all cousins. And look at business. You gotta be a tycoon. And that's what Snoop is. You gotta be cutthroat. And allegedly, that's what we're seeing in this business right here. But let's get to the Tasha K stuff. She's doing some exposing. Let's go.
If they want to pay for my exclusive content, that's fine. But 98% of my shit gonna be free. And they gonna have a voice. Oh, you ain't gonna listen to me? won't do Just with the Thoughts, Just with the Message Gone. I think he does Donkey. I think he's allowed to do the Donkey of the Day, if I'm not mistaken. I think he got to keep that. But they only get to market when Netflix tells them when to market. Instead of catching trending news, this is a trending news show based off of what's happening, and can't nobody hear it unless they go. Let me go and search Netflix. The Breakfast Club, episode 1, episode 2. Nobody's gonna binge watch y'all and just can't read.
That was a powerful clip. Very powerful. I don't know if you know how powerful that clip was. Now, the end part. That was the most powerful part. She acted out how the process would go and how quickly a person would just be like, you know what? I'll look on something else. Now, for that to be a trending topic type platform and you can't go straight to it, that's a problem. That's a problem. And then, like she said, the whole process. But the biggest problem of all, creative control. When you sign that contract, y'all, you lose a lot. Now, people were saying 200 million, Charlemagne hit a lick, this, that. Look what it comes with. And it's almost to the point where we're going to buy you out and basically shut you down. That's basically what I'm hearing, what's going on as of today. That is the power of a contract. Let's get to the next clip.
Okay, so he's basically saying I'm merging the gap between streamers and stardom. So he's selling Hollywood like it's the place to be, but yet Hollywood needs him. Roll it again, Jasmine. Let's go.
And be and should be deemed to be the next. I'm acting as your fucking bridge. Don't go out and fuck it up.
He's acting as the bridge. Acting as the bridge. Kai was more famous than them. Let's roll it. I'm gonna see how much we can get through this because I hear some music in the background, so that's why I keep stopping it too. And I should say, hold on, go ahead, Jasmine, one more time.
I'm gonna embarrass you, Cam. I got you. Kai. Listen, I'm gonna go in there. I pulled to get y'all to do this? I know. You know why you're roaming like this? Like I literally said.
Pause. So he's saying he set up the BET Awards.
Bro, I never seen that clip. And it's crazy because there was a clip where one of them guys was at a beach and then there was some exec dude stopped him like, man, you guys are taking over Hollywood and everybody wants to see you guys and this and that. And then you see clips like this. Wow. That's power, y'all. They sent Kevin Hart to beg that man to do something within the industry. That's the power of the influence, y'all. He chose fashion, though. Kevin Hart is literally on screen begging him to come into acting. Come on, man. That is serious. Very serious. What do y'all think was a better move for him? Even though I don't agree with either. Do you think the fashion was, or would it have been acting? It's funny they sent Kevin Hart. Maybe that's why they were trying to send all these. Well, no, we know why they sent all the people to Casa Not Stream, because they needed to get back in the algorithm, get relevant again. So they used him for that. Wow.
Then they come to me because they know I don't give a fuck. All I give a fuck about is news.
Listen, man. A lot of information I done got, I've gotten from law enforcement.
I like the way you say that. I've got law enforcement.
They want it out there. This is exciting and fun to them too.
Yes.
They love to hear themselves. This is their career, but it's an exciting, fun career because they chose it. This is what they want to do. So it's fun to them.
That's why Vlad sent me a cease and desist one day. Cause I said, that nigga got too much footage. And a lot of the niggas that be on this show, and I had to get some of that footage over. He said, we didn't cooperate. I am a multimedia site.
You have to.
You have to, and a lot of times they don't even need to subpoena you. You got their confession on the interview. And my thing is for him to sit up so confidently, like, yeah, I paid like $10,000, $100,000 to keep stuff out of the court. I'm not testifying. You ain't got to, bitch, because you did testimony. When you sat him down and did the interview, he gonna send me a cease and desist talking about, oh, I'm gonna sue you because you ain't got no proof that I gave my shit over to the feds. I get contacted by the feds all the time. A lot of them tell me, Tasha, please don't tell nobody we done contacted you. Why is it in jail right now? Because of me?
All right, now here's the thing. These artists, they get on these platforms and they do interviews. They talk about too much. The sad thing is, with these interview hosts, they'll talk about stuff with them before they'll talk about stuff like that with their boys. Now, the stuff that can be used, Tasha was right. You don't have to subpoena for information because it's right there in the interview. They're telling everything. But I could see that being a good thing if they're having like alleged behind the scenes convo and there might be security cameras or something like that, and the feds might want that just to dissect, who knows. But her and Vlad got a good point. I don't know if it's cease and desist worthy. I don't know that much, but I ain't been vibing with Vlad lately. I'll say that.
I gotta say this, y'all. T.I. and Tiny may not be innocent. T.I. and Tiny may not be innocent. I'm gonna tell y'all about it later on in the show. I was on the phone today, video call, with an alleged victim, and I gotta tell you, there's no way I can hold this information from you. I just can't. I cannot. This platform was built on the truth, on not taking sides. I don't care if I don't like you. I'm gonna give you the gist in the background of what's going on, but the victim is sitting down. Okay? The victim is sitting down. Jasmine, we was all on the call today, and it's pretty thick. And you know, I'm a fan of the Tip family, but this, I don't even know what to think at this point, okay? And so listen, just stay tuned for that. I'm gonna give you some exclusive details on that.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I said before about that situation, there was a clip that I seen where they were talking about what Tip messaged or told the girl on the phone about the party and what would be at the party and this and that. And you got to give it to him. He gave her a choice. And I'm glad that that's being said. And I don't have a dog in the fight. Trust me. But what we're seeing is melanated brothers listen, we're seeing something different. I can't even say different. We're just seeing it at a fast pace. But the lady that's gonna sit down with Tasha, they know the impact and reach Tasha got. Whoever set this up, they know what they're doing. But why wait until 50 talks? And what I feel like is going on, they waited to 50. I ain't gonna say waited, but chose to speak up when he said something. And I feel like they want to be in a documentary to get a check. I really do. It's like, if it was so impactful, you had so much time. And what we can really ultimately see, allegedly, is the pile-on effect, whether it's true or false. Then you get to certain attorneys that are making hotlines and this and that, and just to stir it up. And what happens is, when it comes to judging character, the court of public opinion has already chosen. And in my opinion, that bleeds over into the courtroom, allegedly. But let me know your thoughts, you guys. I'm out. Peace.